ever get too buff?
Hey, good humans, Derek.
Ooh, that looks good. Guys, that looks like a good video. That looks like guys, that looks like really good content. I love this.
Here. Before we get started, we want to start building your credit with a debit card. Yeah, I said it.
Chat, this will be really good, right?
Thanks again, Extra. Now let's get started with the video.
Guys, the video starts, guys. It's called "Can you ever get too buff?" Spectrum. Okay. I usually don't have a take on the title because usually the answer is canceled, whether it's yes or no. Because you cannot win in public social battles. If anytime you engage on a public social dilemma, you lose. Lose how? By entering it in the first place. That's how you lose. Having a take, cancel. This contains discussion of a reference to body dysmorphia. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I think there's some people that are fat and they love it.
But that's proud of who they are.
Yeah, I think
their body.
you shouldn't be proud of being that overweight.
Well, why not?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think
their body.
you shouldn't be proud of being that overweight.
Well, why not?
Do something and into this. Unfortunately, it's on Instagram, but it's some good content. Link.
Oh, it's really good. What the fuck? Interesting. Oh no, hot takes are listen.
What's a hot take again?
Audience submitted question.
Hot take is brain dead shit. It's not what it is.
There's such thing as being too jacked.
I mean, you can never be too big, man.
You can never be too big.
Okay. This is both a yes and a no. It depends what you do. It depends what you do. So sometimes you can be too jacked. Sometimes in other contexts you can't. I think it's about yes and no.
Switch too. I mean,
It just depends on what you do. What is your goal and what you do in life.
To what I used to be, but not enough
I guess.
to what I want to be.
Yeah, you're gonna want more.
You'll
I
never
know
be
that I'm not
satisfied.
satisfied right now.
Never. You'll never be satisfied. People do take it to an extreme. Like the people that injected their arms with like
Syntho oil.
that, and then like
Oh,
the
yeah,
guy's
that's kinda-
bicep busted open, like
Oh,
crazy
okay.
things like
Yeah.
that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's extreme.
That's
And
different.
you know, and they can't, wipe their butt
That's
on
not-
the
that's not
toilet.
jack,
like that's
though.
another form of body dysmorphia. You feel like you're never big enough.
I don't think so. Bodybuilding is the extreme. There's nothing wrong. It's never going to be too much. I would be considered one of the larger ones, and I don't think I'm larger. I can get much bigger.
Male bodybuilders have small penises.
I'm excited to hear this
So, all
explanation.
right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this off. I'm speaking as far as myself. That's a disagree. But as far as other bodybuilders, I can't speak for them.
I've never dated a bodybuilder, so I have never seen the goods of a male bodybuilder.
Hey, if you're a guy and you're backstage getting a tan, bodybuilders have to put a sock on.
Of course, you're gonna look around.
That sock is full. It must mean something.
One of
Guys.
the biggest male members I know because it's just so obvious.
Guys, isn't this a thing that people say because some people take steroids, right, and with the hormones, and they have to take like anti estrogen bullshit or something, and if they don't, the balls shrink or some shit, right? But I don't think it has to do with the dick.
Obvious when he steps on stage, Bo Lewis is huge down there. You can't miss it.
When you are a caliber above, people try to find a way to bring you down to their level.
It's like, little penis energy. Like when you see guys in like the flashy cars, all the designer clothes and all that, you're like, what are you compensating for, dude?
That's true.
Yeah.
What?
I build my body to get girls or
What?
For like the flashy cars, all the designer clothes and all that, you're like, what are you compensating for, dude?
That's true.
Yeah.
I build my body to get girls or guys.
Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree.
I love you, Daniel.
Sorry, I mean, I'm being brutally honest right
But
here.
we all know
I was
the
always a
rarest
skinny
treasure
kid,
to
so
find is
in the
PVC
beginning was
for
that, but
survival
now I have a girlfriend, so
situations.
no, that's not the point anymore.
I think I bodybuild because I want to scare him away.
Wait, the question was what? Guys, I haven't been in. I build my body to get.
I love you, Daniel.
Wait, I build my body to get girls or guys. Oh fuck yeah!
Oh,
I love you, Daniel.
sorry, I mean, I'm being brutally honest right here. I was always the skinny kid, so in the beginning was that, but now I have a girlfriend, so no, that's not the point anymore.
I think I bodybuild because I want to scare him away.
It's a big motivator for sure.
So I just wanted to ask a question. It was because
Guys,
the girl.
I assume that in the pie chart of what motivates you to do it, I would for a lot of guys, it's a big portion of it. And as they do it, they get the benefit and they enjoy it and they build connections or whatever. And that part shrinks down to a point where it's like, no, of course not. So that's my take on it.
You regardless of the body or not, right? Because girls don't care about muscles and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they really.
I personally think that girls like dad bods more than fit guys.
Spot on.
Fact. A lot of bodybuilders, they get more compliments than guys than girls. It's because it's a turn off for
for
a
yourself,
lot of girls. They think, you know,
I agree.
when a guy is too big.
Do things for yourself. Do things for yourself, okay? But if there's an external motivator that helps you, that is an add-on that makes you more motivated, don't fight it. Don't fight external motivators. If it motivates you to do something that is inherently good, go for it. If it stacks up, do it. It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, I get it. These things might fade away, but it doesn't matter. If you whatever motivation you can get, whatever power, energy you can get, take it. Take it, because it won't always be there.
Big or too shredded or too vascular, it kind of looks freaky or scary to them.
I care. I watched my man go from being 160 pounds to over 200 pounds, pure solid muscle, and like my physical attraction just went, oh my God, look at you. You're like 2 feet wide. This is amazing.
Wow.
I like them dad bods, I'm sorry.
Here's the next prompt. I look down on people who are out of shape.
Everybody in agree. Come on. Don't fucking lie.
Go.
Go. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't.
I would never judge a person for being out of shape. It's just.
Fuck off, dude.
For me, I started off
shot.
in the military, and then when you become a mom, you know, it's a slippery slope to getting fat and to getting chubby and getting that mom body. And so I know how it is to be out of shape, and I know that needs a lot of tender love and care and nurturing to get yourself out of that mode of not being fit again. I mean, people know when they're out of shape. They don't need to be told. They need to be loved and nurtured to do the right things.
Okay.
I was bullied in high school. I was a 190-pound freshman. I didn't even
good
speak
take.
English. I moved here as an immigrant. I didn't like how I looked. You know, I was made fun of in PE, and that was up to me to change that. So you can do it. You're just
If
choosing.
you ever wonder, can you be too jacked? The answer is yes. I'm the living proof, guys. Look. You can be too jacked. Dude, I can't even wipe anymore. Look. Dude.
Not do it.
So you're basically talking about specifically if someone says they want something, but they don't challenge themselves, they don't try. Those are the ones that you're like,
Please
oh,
watch Keita the VIP.
I'm upset with you.
Kinda, yeah, but I see someone that's just playing video games all day, eating potato chips and not doing anything else in their life. I'm like, all right, you know, you could be doing something else for your health. We all should be productive in a certain type of way.
But they're the ones that are gonna make the most gains. You make the little steps, you walk every day, you change your diet, you lift more. I wouldn't want to be discouraging to those people because...
Not at all, not discouraging, motivating them, you know, like I would want them to do something good for themselves, you know, obviously, yeah.
You should not be proud to be fat. 3, 2, 1.
Come on. I get it. You don't want to look... Oh, okay. Can we eliminate this contestant, please? Can we get somebody else off the street, please?
I mean, when people hear the word fat, it has such a negative connotation to it. When, like, why? I don't think fat is necessarily a bad thing. Like, being unhealthy is a bad thing, but there's a lot of
pride.
Fat is unhealthy, though.
We're talking about pride.
Of being proud of being that size.
Being accepting of yourself as fat and being proud to be fat.
You should love yourself in all forms, but you shouldn't be proud of being that overweight and unhealthy and
It's nothing to be proud of.
Yeah, it's not something
really
to be
nothing to be proud of.
It's something to accept and love yourself for and not beat on yourself for.
I think
but
you
it's
can
not
be
something-
proud of it. There's some people that are fat or overweight and they love it.
No, that's
and
proud
they're
to be who they are.
I stay in the middle.
That's proud of their body. Like,
I stay in the middle.
Look how much I can eat. Oh, I can put my fat on top of a car. Now this coming up on the layers that I'm growing and that is accumulating on my body that's causing me to have heart disease and all these other things. That's the pride that I have. Like being proud to be the 1,000-pound woman.
Well, yeah.
Is that you getting government checks and things like that?
That's an extreme. Fat comes in all different shapes and sizes. Like, if you're still healthy on the inside and you like what you got, work it.
Yeah, I feel like the problem is like when you are so proud of being fat, and then like you become like an influencer, that you influence like younger generations to like have those unhealthy life standards.
Guys, what the fuck? Nobody says anything about influencers. What is?
Say
Oh
that's
my
just
god.
like body positivity.
Well, there's some influencers that are
Guys-
fat, but
This is something that I don't like these days. That happen a lot. Is whenever everybody always talks about influencing and always fucking social media, whatever. And it's almost like and every influencer thinks that every problem is influencer related. Nah, I don't agree though.
Positivity.
well, there's some
Unhealthy life standards, and say that's just like body positivity.
well, there
Even though he's right, nobody asked though. Literally, nobody. This is not the point of the question at all.
there's some influencers that are fat, but they do work out. You know, on their platform, they're doing yoga and they're dancing, and so they're active, but they're just overweight.
Going back to the thing, it's not like something to be proud of at all.
Guys,
only because,
guys,
trust me, they would not want to
I'm
be
so
fat,
triggered by
and
this.
They claim.
Okay, I'm so fucking done. Yeah, now I'm ranting. Now everybody's gonna be, oh my god, I'm so. Now I'm fucking ranting. Okay, social media wasn't. A lot of these networks are made for something. What if somebody is big or fat, and they just share pictures of themselves because they like themselves. They just post pics and post, and now oh my god. Everybody follows them. Everybody follow. And then they look at the pictures. Oh my God, you're influencing people. I can't believe it. Dude. It's just a weird thing that people do. Like, people transform somebody into an influencer. Oh, now you become an influencer. Now become this. No, dude. Like I don't get it.
Oh no, I'm happy. I'm embracing what I have.
Why?
You know, if you could look a certain type of way differently, you would choose that over this any other.
You're allowed to post things on your own fucking public diary. If you like posting pictures and having takes on your profile on social media, it doesn't make you an influencer. It doesn't. So why does somebody fat doesn't get to post pictures on themselves? Because otherwise it's gonna influence others to be like that. Like they're not a fucking post picture, motherfucker. And not because you say, oh, but now they're an influencer. Fuck off, dude. What is influencer? What is not? There's no line these days.
Of the day.
Well, how do you know that they would choose a thinner physique over a...
Not necessarily a thinner physique, but you would want to look a little different. I personally know a lot of people that are like that, and deep down they do break down and tell me, no, it's just like another way of them trying to make themselves happy. And again, it's totally okay, but it's not something to be proud of.
You know, I don't know. It was a movie like Dodgeball, right? And it was like Ben Stiller character.
It's a
like,
flawed question. You can always be proud of yourself, regardless of what the fuck you're doing and what fucking flaws you have. It's not only tied to being fat or skinny or dumb. You can be proud of yourself, whatever the fuck it is. If it ends up being fat, I don't think people should fucking maul at you, dude.
Self enough to do something about it. It's your fault. You know, funny, but it's just one of those things, like with Lizzo and everything else, she does work out. She does want to lose weight. She knows that's not healthy, but she still has a certain about, like, I am still going to be me, and I'm fabulous no matter if I'm 100 pounds or 400 pounds. I can understand and I can respect that. But she does have to be at a point that her heart is working overload, bouncing that ass up and down.
In a lot of ways, though, bodybuilding, I mean, there's a lot of negatives to what we do, too, that we could be influencing other people.
Well, I guess I don't mean to be weird about this. I don't know how this works. But I think these guys they've been standing, not moving, just chilling for the entire show, and everybody's sweating balls.
Negatively, you know, like weighing our food and always caring about every little gram that comes into our mouth, and like
I'll take that.
putting your entire.
I mean, don't talk about the hard jumping up and down, but motherfucker, they're standing and everybody's sweating
Take
balls.
one over the other. That fat around your heart,
What's
that
going on
fat
here,
around
man?
your intestines, around your stomach is dangerous. So taking pride in something that's just killing people like that. Okay.
I have considered steroids. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dark side, I go. I know. I'm ready for this one.
I am so ready for this one.
Join for dark side. Yeah, I'm on the dark side, brother.
I think in order to stay highly competitive, especially on the West Coast, it's almost half necessary to start using stuff, because unfortunately to get to the points that people are displaying, you need help.
I definitely agree. I mean, this is a really touchy subject, but with all due respect for people who are natural, who don't obviously take anything, keep going. The sad truth about bodybuilding is everyone you're going against is probably on stuff. I did my first show natural. I won that show, but the second show I got destroyed. And I realized what time it was. Everyone's talking behind stage about this, that. If your goal is to be in that top 1%, to make it to the Olympiad, you're gonna be going against people who are taking a lot of steroids, anabolics, and it's not gonna be a fair battle for you.
Of course, the
It's
common
just-
news.
It won't be. It makes a huge difference to you, for sure.
Yeah, you do this sport because you want to win, right?
Of course.
You're not going to go on stage just because you want to get second place, third place, last place.
Guys, can't you juice up like crazy, right? Get juiced up and then just stop using it and there's no trace in your body, whatever?
Expensive
That's why-
to
that's
just
why-
go on stage for no reason.
Yeah. So I said I respect the people who just want to go on there and be natural.
Yeah.
Respect for you,
And-
you know, do
Well,
that.
that's what they have
Why
the
not?
natural leagues for too. There's drug-tested leagues that if you want to be within the people who do not and will not use these things, you can go into the natural league and be tested.
I do completely agree with all that. And again, I compete in the NPC, so that is not drug tested. But I've come a few spots away from my pro card at nationals a few times being completely natural. And I'm not against taking drugs. I understand most people do. For those bigger divisions, it's a necessity. Like, you have to do it. But for bikini, I know that I can make it to that
Wait, can you be a bodybuilder without being a
pro level,
competitioner?
being natural. It's just gonna take me a little bit more time. And I take pride in that because, again, I got into this
It
lifestyle
seems like they're all talking about it in a competing way, whatever. But in fact, I mean, I feel like you should be,
because of the health benefits.
For me, I just never thought about doing that because of like the long-term consequences that it may bring if not accompanied by like a doctor or like a professional. So I always wanted to like stay natural. But like if you're doing it in a healthy and safe way, then you do you, I guess.
Okay, interesting.
I have both experience from both sides, but I remember waiting and thinking about how small I was, and I was thinking about how I couldn't get that leanness.
I had a lot of friends on the juice, man.
And I was thinking in my head, like, I could not freaking wait to find me a drug dealer so I can get on some steroids. Because I wanted to be the biggest, I wanted to be the strongest, and I told anyone else if you.
I had friends on the juice, dude. I thought it was impressive. The biceps.
You see me, and you see me with big muscles. You don't have to worry
It
about
looked like
asking,
like a fucking
you don't
two
have to worry
more.
about spreading rumors, because I am definitely 100% on something. It's not abuse. A lot of times when people talk about doing performance-enhancing
Holy
things,
shit.
they want to talk about the MLB or the NBA. I'm not in any of those things. This is self-care for me to take care of my body and for me to love what I'm doing with it. So it's not like something where you end up having this situation where you have roid rage or you have someone who's angry all the time. A person is an asshole. They're an asshole. It has nothing to do with what they take. So just being real.
And I respect you being so transparent about it because a lot of them just try to say, oh, I'm natural. Like, I did this and you can do this too. And it's just like, no, like, why are you afraid? If you take PEDs, then just say that you do. I don't understand the whole taboo around it, and I think that needs to shift.
But if more people talked about it,
The what?
Whole taboo. Take PEDs, then just say that you do. I don't understand the whole taboo around it, and I think that needs to shift.
The taboo?
But if more people talked about it, it would be less severe. If people were more
pretty sure
open
because
about
it's
the
illegal
safety
and
the care.
unregulated.
Some people do abuse it, but it's just like when people abuse anything, alcohol, cocaine, drugs, anything. It's just being smart and being educated about it.
Bodybuilding is good for my mental health. 3, 2,
It's not.
1, go.
Huh? I'm pretty sure it is.
So I have had like instances in my life where I've been like really down and depressed.
I'm
and
pretty sure it is.
And bodybuilding was one of the things that got me through. And it made me like forget my problems and just like focus all my rage and anger towards like hitting new PRs and stuff. So thank you.
Bodybuilding definitely can be a mental relief to you, you know. That's your only you time where you really get to have when you're going to train.
You learn your self-worth.
Exactly.
This guy says, dude, small amounts are just fines and confiscations. Okay, then it's not illegal. If you get a fine from the police and a seizure, it's fine, dude. They're just taking it away, dude. It's illegal then.
Because it's you versus you at the end of the day. That's how this sport is. It's a selfish
Guys,
sport, but
we
it
lost.
helps you mentally.
The
It
argument
builds
has
you
been
up
lost.
for sure. But
Jesus,
the
man.
reason why I'm in the agree lane and not in the strongly agree lane is because I can never look at food the same. What's clean and what not. You can no longer just walk into a restaurant, look at a burger and fries and eat that. You know, you're always gonna think, no, that has cheese, that has this. I can't digest that well, you know. But as far as
Okay, whatever. Next question.
definitely-
My body is the most important thing to me. 3, 2, 1.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a good question. It has to be high on your pie chart of caring.
Obviously, my family and God come first, and then there's my body. But especially if it's your dream to make it to the top and everything, it is your business, it is your investment that you gotta take care of constantly.
Same, you know, when I'm on season, when I'm on competition, that's my borrowed time for myself. At 6 months, I'm being the most selfish that I can, you know. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything, I'm not eating out. But once I'm out of prep, then yeah, everything else comes first.
Sometimes those
Yeah,
things take
this
a
is
precedent.
life
If
philosophy
I'm in
stuff, I
prep,
think,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, like I'm not answering the phone. But if I'm out of prep and a friend calls and I was supposed to get a workout in that day, looks like I'm not going to the gym. She needs me. So
Yeah.
This is my moneymaker. So I'm competing in 3 weeks. So this is everything to me right now. So if I'm hurt or something feels funny, I'm making sure I'm taking special attention to it. People want to go rollerblading
Someone
or
will-
hiking or things like that. I can fall on a rock and scratch
Someone?
and break something before the show and then look like an idiot. So just
Is
know,
that Hawaii?
this is
Someone?
This is the time to be really focused, absolutely zero in on me. All about me.
I feel like you need your body to be healthy in order to have anything else. Of course, mental health is very important as well, but I feel like once you're physically healthy, like your mind could be at ease. We're only given one body, and so I feel like we should take good care of it.
I'm not looking at it from a
Okay.
vanity perspective.
Guys, this is interesting to
I'm
me.
looking at it
I was
from
trying to finish the video.
my body is my temple.
4 seconds left.
And like nothing feels better than being in shape. And there's like that quote out there like, oh, like nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like nothing feels as good as making it to the top of that mountain or like kayaking for 6 hours straight and like still being able to keep going. Like it's just such a great feeling.
Okay.
And that is a wrap.
Come on. That person, she's a little bit. She's very, very. How would you say? A tunnel vision. One side, one line only.
Yeah.
She's a little bit linear.